Why more than 90% of startups fail? This is Luca, founder of Digital Coach, and in this video, I will explain you why startup is so tough and why many aspiring entrepreneurs and even already existing entrepreneurs, when they start up a new company, a new project, they fail. First of all, let's start from the beginning. Uh, to build a successful company, you have to start up a company. But the real problem is that once you start up the company, that means that if it is your first startup, that means that you have never been an entrepreneur. So you don't have an historical curriculum and expertise as an entrepreneur. That's the real problem. Being an entrepreneur is a very tough job. It's a very exciting, very compelling job. It's also a dream. I mean, for most of us, it's a dream to become an entrepreneur, especially a digital entrepreneur, a tech entrepreneur like me. But even if it's a dream, it's not enough. You need a lot of skills. You need to be able to do your marketing, your sales, your administration, your customer service, your IT, your management, many areas. And you didn't have time to learn everything that you need. And at the end, you didn't go to any school. There's not a specific school for entrepreneurs. So nobody is teaching you how to be an entrepreneur. And being a first-time entrepreneur is a big problem because you make a lot of mistakes, you lose a lot of time, you lose a lot of money, you don't know where to go, what to do, why to do it, and you don't know how to drive your people, your company, and so on. So that's the real problem of majority of startups. They have big dreams, and it's okay. It's a very, very important thing. Having dreaming, having a very high motivational level. But the real problem is your skill set. The skill set, your skill set, and the skill set of all the people that is working with you. But obviously, when you have a startup, you don't have so much money to hire top managers, to hire top specialists in each area. So at the end, in the first few years, your knowledge is the most important asset of a startup. What can you do now? What can you do to avoid this failure? First of all, you don't know, but I know that most entrepreneurs, they are can I say, worried about the investment that they need. So every penny they got, they want to invest it in I don't know, in advertising, in a platform, in software development, so on. But at the end, if you think, all markets are driven by those who know how to sell, and in order to sell, you have to market. So marketing and sales are the two most important areas for any entrepreneurs in their startup phase. Because if you have also the best product in the world, the product might be a software, a shirt, furniture, a car, everything. But you don't know how to market that software, that product, and how to sell effectively the product, you will not survive because, simply speaking, a company is just the difference between your revenues and the cost that you have on a monthly basis at the end. So what can you do in order to solve this problem? And what can you do to change the situation if you already are in troubles? The most important thing that you can do is not studying, because to tell the truth, we know that you don't have time. You don't have enough time to study all those subjects. You will need years, I mean, You will need 10, 15 years to study marketing, to study sales, to study delivery, to study management, to study HR, so all those things. You don't have the time. And on a weekly basis, you cannot study so many things at the same time working. We know you as an entrepreneur, you have a big problem. You don't have time. Okay, you have a lot of things to do and you don't have time. So you have to find the right solution on every area of your company very fast, reducing risk, reducing times. Okay, reducing and fast. So what you can do is to choose a mentor, choose a methodology, and find a system through which you can drive your company. An operating system. I mean, if you own a computer, every computer is managed by an operating system. You would not be able to do anything with your computer without an operating system. You would not be able to design with a computer, to write on a computer, to write email, to browse, to do nothing without an operating system. Okay, so um, if, if 10 different persons use a computer for 10 different purposes, each of them, they still use an operating system that is like at least 60, 50, 60, 70% of the computer software, the software infrastructure that you need in order for the computer to work properly. So you're using just one small software to design, for example, but then you have a very solid operating system on the computer. You might have the Mac system or the Windows or others, Linux and so on, but you still need an operating system. A company is the same. I mean, 70, 80% of what you need to do for one company, you will have to do the same things in another company. All companies have to sell, all companies has to do digital marketing, all companies has to do customer service and so on. So once somebody find a very effective way to manage sales, a very effective way to manage marketing, a very effective way to manage customer service, and so on in every area of your business, it's much easier to ask them their operating system, to install that operating system in your company, and then just to use the computer. In this case, use your company to go wherever you want. In the case of computer, you use the computer to do whatever you want, to design, to listen to music, or whatever. Your company, you can decide to use the company infrastructure to do a business in the fashion industry, or in the tech industry, or whatever, to do a small business, to create a small business, or a very big one. But anyway, you will need that operating system. The system is a methodology, okay? Just to give you an example, we in Digital Coach, we developed a specific methodology that is called the Digital Scale Up. That is amazing for any kind of company, and I would say that can help in a traditional company to do more or less 50, 60% of everything that you have to manage in your company. But if you want to create, start up, and manage an online company, a digital company, we reach a level of 70, 80% of all the procedures, softwares, and systems you need to manage effectively with no cost and reducing risks your company. Why? Because this system has got five main areas. The first area is strategy. Every company needs a strategy, okay? But we also implemented specific online business strategies. So this strategy, offering, prices, differentiation, value proposition, market positioning, offer, upsell, cross-sell strategies, and so on. So a lot of things that you have to think about the strategy. Second area is marketing, but we don't just give you marketing, we give you digital marketing, okay? Digital marketing strategies. So you will be able to build funnels, to choose the right channels, to choose the right advertising platforms, to choose the right and implement the right marketing automation best practices, and so on. A lot of many more things about digital marketing. Then digital sales. You have to be good at sales and to create sales processes, sales funnels, to integrate with your marketing and to be focused on selling in order to get the good results you want. I mean, then also there's the area of management, HR management. That is the area that we call management systems. Okay, and the management area means all the processes, procedures, and best practices through which you can maximize your human resources productivity. Okay, alignment and productivity, and that is the human resources side of the system. And finally, you got also the growth mindset and time management area, through which you will know how to focus on the right things, how to implement the right things, how to find the 20% of everything that produce 80% of results, how to manage your agenda, the agenda of your collaborators, or how to maximize the productivity of all your coworkers, a lot of many more things in order to manage your time, your collaborators' time, and also your life, your personal life time management also. And then there's the growth mindset. I mean, the first thing that you have to take care is your mind. Okay, so if you have the right mindset, you can scale up the Everest. If you don't have the right mindset, everything might be very difficult for you and for people working with you at the same time. So this is the growth mindset and time management area. This is a personal development area. So the 5 areas that are business strategy, digital marketing, digital sales, management, and growth mindset and time management, all together combined, are the operating system through which we give you all the processes, procedures, best practices that you have just to apply to your company and don't have to think about them. If they're effective or not, they are already tested, they are already effective, they are already implemented, they are already clear, they already have tools, processes, everything. You have just to apply to your company and focus on your job. That is, be a very good entrepreneur in fashion, in the food industry, or in the coaching industry. So that's your skill, that's your strength. You have to be focused on that, because all the other aspects that somebody already solved is much better for you to get the solution, to use the solution, and then just focus on what matters for you. So this is Luca Papa for Digital Coach. If you want to know something about digital scale up, our methodology through which we can help you scale up your business in the online world, you can just ask a one-to-one free consultation, and we'll be happy to assist you. Bye.